A couple of months ago, a police department came out with a statement that was so outrageous, you would almost think that they are not there to help you and they're not coming and you should just give in to criminals. Then some news companies picked it up and they started promoting it.
Toronto police advised residents there that if they have their key fobs for their vehicles in a Faraday pouch, to leave that at the front door so that if thieves are brazen enough to break in, they can just kind of grab it and go.
To prevent the possibility of being attacked in your home, leave your fobs at your front door.
You don't call retarded people retards. It's bad taste. You call your friends retards when they're acting retarded.
Okay. So this is where we're going now. Instead of offering solid pieces of advice on how to harden your home down, your recommendation is, well, why don't you just leave your fucking front door open and leave the keys right there? Because they're gonna take them regardless, you're helpless, you're a victim, and let the insurance companies handle it, if they will cover the claim. Why not get a stronger door? Why not put more locks on your door? Why not get a gun? Why not get a better camera system? Why not get motion-activated floodlights? Why not get an alarm system? Should we continue? How is this a police department that is offering this kind of advice to people? I mean, y'all are acting like people are helpless. Now, let me be clear. This is in Toronto, where guns are pretty much worse than coronavirus.
It is no longer permitted to buy, sell, transport, import, or use military-grade assault weapons in this country.
You know, Trudeau's whole thing, embrace communism, no guns for you, but I'll take them, and our police department can have them, and then they'll recommend that you just let criminals take whatever they want.
Because they're breaking into your home to steal your car. They don't want anything else. A lot of them that they're arresting have guns on them, and they're not toy guns, they're real guns. They're loaded.
Well, I mean, thank God for that clarification. They're not toy guns, they're real guns. They don't pull up to your house in a toy car, it's a real car. They aren't walking up to your door buck nude, they've got real clothes on. This is dumb, and this pisses me off because what do you think you're telling criminals? I mean, seriously, if you're a criminal and you're watching this, what are you thinking? Well, we're gonna hit 6 houses tonight. All we're gonna do is we're gonna knock on their door, tell them to hand us their keys, and then we'll be on our way. Have a nice day, man. Maybe we'll even give them a tip. Here's $5 for your time and for your keys. You have officer whoever the fuck to thank for this. As a self-respecting lawman, which is hard to be nowadays, how do you go up in front of the public and say something like this? No answer? So a couple of days after this incident, the Toronto police decided to put out a statement, and it reads as follows. An officer at a recent community meeting suggested that people leave the keys to their vehicle in a Faraday bag by the front door. While well-meaning, there are better ways to prevent auto theft motivated home invasions. Okay. This was your response to like cool it over? While well-meaning. What meaning did he have? Let me tell you the meaning if that officer truly meant what he was saying. This was his thought process. I think all of you are victims. I think all of you can't handle your own business. And I think that we can't come to the call in time, so you should just give the robbers what they want. Can you imagine a United States sheriff saying this to somebody? Down a small town in Texas, hey, just leave your keys at the front door. Maybe a plate of cookies as well. Treat them like Santa Claus. They're gonna come down through your chimney, grab your keys, take off. They don't need any reindeer. They just need your car. Notice how they said there are better ways to prevent auto theft motivated home invasions. The sheriff was not offering a way to prevent them. He was offering a way to not have a violent situation come about. Folks, not everybody is super excited about how the economy is going, and that includes banks. Over 300 banks are at risk of failing currently, and it's one of the reasons why I choose American Hartford Gold to protect my money. Throughout our lifetime, the dominance of the US dollar has been unquestioned, but that has definitely changed. As we face unprecedented inflation, even like we said, banks are starting to fail. And for me, that leads me to put more and more money into precious metals. So now is the time to call the only precious metal dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They'll show you how to protect your savings and your retirement portfolio by diversifying your assets into physical gold and silver. If you have a bunch of cash in the bank, I would be scared at this moment. American Hartford Gold has a 5-star rating with the Better Business Bureau. Tell them that I sent you and they will give you up to $15,000 of free silver on your first order. So call now, 844-940-0662 or text HEAVY to 65532. Make sure that your savings and retirement are protected with American Hartford Gold. No one else is going to offer that kind of protection, especially not banks. If you were in a situation where you're being robbed, where your house is being broken into, or they're trying to steal your car, is that a situation that you can step up to? Is that a situation that mentally you're going to be able to recover from? Because if not, yeah, I would agree with this sheriff. Just give it to him. But I like to think that most people, especially Americans, are not like this. And they will say, yes, I am up to the occasion of defending my property, my family, my neighborhood.
Yeah, I mean, the optics are not good on this statement. You know, it kind of gives the impression of them saying, hey, we've kind of putting our hands up, like, here, let's just make it easy and make sure that there aren't any sort of, I don't know, peripheral sort of negative things that can come from a car theft and a home invasion, but it is not going over well.
That's an astute observation, Miss Lady. Yeah, I mean, at this point, if you're telling this to your citizens, why even have police? I've said this several times at this point, but why not just get rid of the police? Tell everybody you're on your own except for medical emergencies. What would be the difference? Tell me the difference between this. Yeah, 911, someone is robbing my house and has one of my kids at gunpoint. Can you come? Yeah, sure. We'll be there in 2 hours. Versus, no, we can't come. Get a gun and shoot the dude. What is the difference? You think the guy's hanging around for 2 hours being like, you know what? This is how robberies go. We try to rob you, we try to get away with this stuff, but we have to wait for the police to show up before we can leave. There should be tests regularly, every month, in every single county where there is a police department, to where it is a major crime going on, like a home invasion or a gunpoint robbery. And if their response time is over 5 minutes, get rid of the police department. Get rid of it. Turn them into emergency medical. Boom, done. This is outrageous.